Hi, welcome to the Bible Standard, where you are guaranteed in-depth Bible study and analysis. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and drop a comment in the comments area to have your say, and we'll do our best to reply.
We left yesterday with that question in Peter's mind as he made his way back from being before the Sanhedrin. How will the ecclesia respond to the threat that has been made to the apostles? And we can only imagine, can't we, what it would have meant to him to see their response in verse 24 of chapter 4 of the Acts, if you come there with me, when they heard what had been threatened. And it says that when they heard that, verse 24, they lifted up their voice to God with one accord, a united, one-minded response, and said, Lord, thou art God, which hast made heaven and earth, and the sea and all that in them is. And they go on to praise their God, and they pray, don't they, with one accord in verse 29. And now, Lord, behold their threatenings, and grant unto thy servants that with all boldness they may speak thy word. And we marveled at their faith and their courage in the face of such threats. And they say, verse 30, by stretching forth thine hand to heal. The opposite to what the Sanhedrin wanted to do to them. They wanted to flay them, but they want them and others to be healed, and the signs and wonders may be done by the name of thy holy child, thy son, Jesus. Now that was one encouragement to Peter, and it would have warmed his heart to see that. But then an even more powerful reassurance was given to him as God made his response known to them all. It says in verse 31, that when they had prayed, the place was shaken where they were assembled together, and they were all filled with the Holy Spirit, and they spake the word of God with boldness. And that's the same word that we get in their prayer in verse 29, that with boldness we may speak thy word. So prayer made, prayer answered. They do speak it with boldness. And the place shook. Now, it's not the only time that there's a shaking of the house that they're in response to prayer. It will happen again. We won't turn there, but I'll show you. You know the incident very well. In chapter 16, when Paul and Silas were imprisoned in Philippi, and remember at midnight they prayed and they sang praises to God, and the prisoners heard them. Verse 25, they prayed, and suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prison were shaken. Same word from Acts chapter 4. And they spake unto him the word of the Lord, and all that were in his house. God is ever attentive to the prayers of his saints, and he will act to ensure that his word continues to be heard in Jerusalem and there with the Philippian jailer and his family. That word cannot be stopped. No matter what sanctions and prohibitions the Sanhedrin put on the apostles, it cannot be stopped. And that is the issue, isn't it? You must cease, you must stop speaking and teaching in this name. And it cannot be stopped, is the story that's unfolding here in Acts. And so with great boldness, they carry on. And God is going to do exactly that in another prison in chapter 5, as we're going to see, because the 12 apostles will be put in the common prison. And we might think it would have been natural for them to pray that God would stop the persecutors, that he would bring to naught the threats that had been made. But there isn't any of that. All there is a completely positive response. In fact, that God will speak and heal. So they are overcoming evil with good, brethren and sisters. That's their mindset. They're going to overcome this evil with good. They want to speak in the name of Jesus Christ. They want Israel to be made whole, even if that means they must suffer for it. But the Apostle Peter is about to learn with us at great cost that any threat from outside the ecclesia can be matched by one from within. Because as dangerous as Annas the high priest was, brother Annas was even more dangerous. It's curious, isn't it, that they share the same name, Ananias and Sapphira. Annas is a contraction of the name Ananias. So there's an Ananias persecuting without, and now there's an Ananias from within in chapter 5. They share the same name, and it underlines the fact that any threat from without can be matched by a threat from within, and sometimes they even have the same name. Now, the apostles have been exposed to this before. Judas Iscariot is still well within living memory, certainly for Peter. And we know that the ecclesia in Jerusalem had a system, an approach to addressing the poverty of its members. Now, I've put the two sections here from chapter 2 and chapter 4 up just to show that what we're told in chapter 4 is an expansion of what we're told in chapter 2, but it's the same thing. So we know that the ecclesia in Jerusalem had all things common, that those who had possessions or lands or houses sold them, and distribution was made unto every man. And it was, importantly, according as he had need. So the money realized was given to the apostles, and through them distribution was made, but not to effect inequality. It wasn't that. It was to address need. This was need-based. This was need-driven. You know, they wanted to meet the needs of the brothers and sisters. And we learn in chapter 4 that it was the apostles who made that distribution. But twice it says that it was need-based. And when it says in verse 32 there of chapter 4, neither said any of them that aught of the things which he possessed was his own, it's actually literally not so much as one was saying that the things were his own. But by the time we get to chapter 5, there will be two who are not saying that, but pretending that they are. And that's going to be what unfolds now before Peter. The approach that they took, brethren and sisters, that we see here, it was an interesting approach, and we wonder why they took it. And it was actually quite natural for them to do this, because it really was actually just a continuation of their life with the Lord Jesus Christ, wasn't it? During his ministry, this is how the disciples had lived with the Lord. We saw, didn't we, with our brother Mark, that Joanna and Susanna and others who had means ministered to them of their substance. They had a common life, they had a shared common purse, and Judas was in charge of the bag. So this really was natural to them to just carry on in this fashion. It was a continuation of that life, but also they had the very real problem of needing to address the reality of the poverty of the members of the ecclesia. It's very clear that the brethren and sisters, probably most of them in Jerusalem, were very poor, material poverty. We have numerous references to the poor saints which are at Jerusalem, to the collection for the saints that the Apostle Paul organizes during his preaching journeys in Jerusalem, that the ecclesia in Antioch sent relief to Jerusalem during the famine. There was a constant need. We read in chapter 6 and verse 1 that there was a daily ministration. It was a daily need that they met. And I think a large part of that must have been the provision of the common meal, because in chapter 6, verse 2, when the apostles reference it, they call it serving tables. So there was the common meal that they were having. Now, this arrangement, brethren and sisters, that they had, it was not a matter of law. This was not compelled. Never had the Lord explicitly taught that this must happen, what they do in Jerusalem. But they had a particular problem, a large-scale need, but there was no compulsion. They did what they were willing to do. So the Lord hadn't said they should do this, but it is the interpretation and synergy of many of the sayings and teachings of the Lord Jesus Christ, that wealth is a resource entrusted to us, of which we are the stewards, that we should love our neighbour as ourself. Go, sell all that thou hast and give to the poor, they had heard the Lord say to wine. And it is more blessed to give than to receive. So it wasn't a matter of law, but it sprang inevitably from the spirit of life in Christ Jesus and his teachings that they would do this. Now, it was a matter of law for some. So we know, for example, that the Essenes had carried into practice something like this. They had shared money, shared food, and shared property. But upon joining the Essenes, your possessions were handed over to the community. The wealth was pooled and they ate together. But with the Essenes, it was mandated and it was enforced. It wasn't a willing choice in that sense. Whereas in the Jerusalem ecclesia, it was a voluntary generosity driven by love and self-sacrifice. Now, we can see that it was quite voluntary from a number of points in the text. So first of all, there's the special commendation that Barnabas receives for doing this. If he had to do it, would there be the special mention of what he did and the new name that was given to him? In fact, Peter tells Ananias that Ananias didn't need to do anything. He didn't have to do this as long as the individual retained the property or its price. They were his own. They belonged to him. And we will come across examples of private property in the Acts. So, for example, the house of Mary, the mother of Mark, it's her house. Sure, it's made available for the apostles and the work of the ecclesia, but she hasn't sold it. At least we don't get that sense, do we? And we know that the believers in Samaria that we're going to see in our next study, when we leave Jerusalem, they were also in one accord, like they were in Jerusalem, but clearly Simon, who bewitched Samaria, didn't give up his money, did he, when he came into the truth, because he still has it to offer Peter to buy the power to pass on the Holy Spirit. So we can see this is not being compelled. This is as it's always been. Whosoever is of a willing heart, let him bring it, an offering of the Lord. And with that, God is well pleased. So come in then at chapter 5, then, Ben sisters, and see what it is. We know it, but let's just rehearse it. That happens here in front of Peter. It says, but a certain man named Ananias, and that would ring bells with Annas, the high priest, who's without, with Sapphira, his wife, sold a possession, just like Barnabas has, and we'll see that in a moment in the previous verses, and kept back part of the price, his wife also being privy to it, and bought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet. But Peter said, Ananias, why hath Satan filled thine heart to lie to the Holy Spirit and to keep back part of the price of the land? Whilst it remains, was it not thine own? And after it was sold, was it not in thine own power? Why hast thou conceived this thing in thine heart? Thou hast not lied unto men, but unto God. And Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and gave up the spirit, and great fear came on all them that heard these things. Now, there's several elements here to pick out that Ananias and Sapphira have done in the text. They have lied unto God, Peter says, and that they'd made a lie. It's the making of a lie. It's what we see at the end of the apocalypse of those who are without the city. One of the things that they do is make lies. They had agreed together to tempt the Spirit of the Lord. They had kept back part of the price, an old word, purloining. In fact, I'd never come across it until I realised this is the English word for it. They'd purloined, they'd taken, kept back part of what it was. And Achan, of course, similarly, it might remind us of him, kept back, didn't he, the devoted thing that ought to have been for God. Only 3 times does that word come, once in Titus, twice here. The thing that was totally devoted to God. So Ananias, like Judas and like Achan, is being motivated here by covetousness. Now, one of the lessons the Acts teaches us is that money is easily loved, and it is at the root of many of the problems that arise in the Acts of the Apostles. And we know, don't we, that money is easily loved. It's no respecter of persons, rich or poor, both can think of it constantly. And greed of gain lay at the bottom of many of the sins and failures in the Acts of the Apostles. Simon, the bewitcher of Samaria, thought he could purchase God's power with it. The Philippian masters of the Pythoness lost money, which drove them to seize Paul and Silas, and that's why they were in the prison. The Ephesian silversmiths urged action against Paul because our craft is at stake. And Felix, we know he trembled, but he sent for Paul the oftener because he hoped that he might be enriched by it, that money might be given him. It runs very deep. And the record shows us this danger time after time. And now it raises its head significantly in the ecclesia. And it's interesting to see how Peter addresses this, how he frames what it is that's unfolding before him. Because in a masterly summary of what Ananias has done, amongst the questions he puts to him, he says, why hast thou conceived this thing in thine heart? Now, the word conceived is the word tithemi, which is placed. And did you know it's the same word from verse 2, where it says that Ananias had laid the part at the apostles' feet. So he's placed some of the money at the apostles' feet, but he's placed some of it in his heart. And that's what Peter's saying to him here. You've laid one here and you've laid one here. Why have you done that? You're wanting to make the best of both worlds. Perhaps he wanted the praise of the community. He'd seen how Barnabas had been treated, and he wanted the same, but he also wanted the money. So he kept back part of it. Perhaps he wanted a new name too. But it's interesting that Peter uses this word, because I think it helps to explain why this was quite upsetting for Peter personally. Why what Peter is seeing here is hurtful, because he's seen it before. In fact, Peter himself has done it once himself. Come back with me to John 10 and just have a look at this here. This phrase, placed or laid, in John 10, it's used 5 times in chapter 10 of John. And we read John 10, verse 11, the Lord Jesus Christ speaking. He says in verse 11 of John 10, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life, lays his life down for the sheep. Same word. Verse 15, I lay down my life for the sheep. Verse 17, I lay down my life. And verse 18 twice, the same. I lay down my life for these sheep. It's the same word. And this is what is being done in Jerusalem, isn't it, of a fashion? Brethren and sisters are laying down their livelihood for the sheep, for the ecclesia of Christ. And you know, Peter said he would do the same. If you come over to chapter 13 of John, and you see here Peter's boast, he uses the same words. It says, John 13, verse 37, Simon Peter said unto the Lord, Lord, whither goest thou? And Jesus answers, Whither I go, thou canst not follow me now, but thou shalt follow me afterwards. Peter said unto him, Lord, why cannot I follow thee now? I will lay down my life for thy sake. Peter's saying, I will lay down my life for you. But the Lord says, Wilt thou lay down thy life for my sake? Verily, verily, I say unto thee, the cock shall not crow till thou hast denied me thrice. This scene of Peter's boast and what he was told about his denial comes into his mind now as he sees Ananias, someone who, like him, had said, I will lay it down. But in the reality, he did not, and he denied. And Peter sees a shadow of himself in what is done before him. And when we come to chapter 15 of John, final reference for this word, I was going to put them on the screen, but I got ahead of myself. In chapter 15, Peter remembered that the Lord had said in verse 13, Greater agape hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. And oh, how resonant that was with Peter. It was the greater love that the Lord had asked him if he had, that he knew he didn't have in the event. And he sees now a reenactment of this with Ananias and Sapphira as they come before him. The brethren and sisters back in Acts had been enacting what the Lord had done. They had been Christ-like in giving of their livelihood to the sheep every time. And so Peter is asking Ananias, isn't he? Ananias, when Christ laid down his life, how much did he keep back from the sheep? That was the measure. And that's how he phrases it to Sapphira in verse 8. He says, Tell me whether you sold the land for so much. How much did the Lord keep back for these sheep? This is not Christ-likeness. This springs of selfishness, Ananias, and it does remind me of what I had said to the Lord. And there was swift judgment because there was a great deal at stake. You know, what would have happened to the system, brethren and sisters, if it was learned that one brother and sister had cooked up a plan that had hoodwinked the apostles, it had tested and defeated the Spirit, they'd lied to God and gone undetected, they'd purloined from the sheep, and they'd successfully disguised hypocrisy as devotion. What would have happened to that system? Well, it would have eroded and it would have collapsed, wouldn't it? They wouldn't have had the same response the next day. It would be fragmented. And God knew this system was vital for the well-being of the brethren and sisters. It was a critical issue, and everyone got a lesson. Verse 11 says, And great fear came upon all the ecclesia and upon as many as heard these things. Do you know that is the second occurrence of the word ecclesia in Acts? The first was in chapter 2, and it appears again now. And I think it appears again now because it's telling us that the ecclesia survived. It reappears. There's a second naming of it. It didn't collapse as a result of this strong problem within. Here it is, surviving and thriving, verse 12, with one accord. And it's lovely that we get that phrase there in verse 12. We got it in verse 32. They were of one accord. The Ananias and Sapphira incident is in between. And then in verse 12 of chapter 5, they're still with one accord in Solomon's porch. They can survive this test. And that was a test for Peter, wasn't it, as well? Because here was a need for him to show strong leadership. And these words would have come back to the Lord, you remember, from our first study. And here Peter is moving forwards to poimeno, the probaton. He's having to shepherd, he's having to govern the sheep. Not just feeding the lambs now, but also shepherding these sheep too. He had to stand up and speak about this thing which was wrong. And he learned, as we well know, that hypocrisy and impurity, they can't be kept out of the ecclesia. But when we see it in ourselves, we need to put it where it gets put in this chapter, where it belongs, in the ground. And Ananias, of course, was mirroring Barnabas, wasn't he? Barnabas had just done this outward act that looked exactly the same as what Ananias had done, but the inner reality was different. You get example and counter-example. They look the same, but inwardly they are completely different things. And I don't think I have much time really to go through this properly, but just to show that what Barnabas was doing, it's interesting that Barnabas was a Levite. And it's interesting then what he did in that light, because the Levites, well, God had done with the Levites what the ecclesia were doing with what was theirs, weren't they? Because, and I'll just do it in quick bullet point fashion, the Levites were God's. We know in Numbers 8, God said, the Levites are mine, I will take them instead of the firstborns. And they became mine, they belonged to God. But God took what was his and gave them to the high priest, didn't he? They're mine, and I'm giving them to the high priest as a gift. You know, and that's what Barnabas then does with those things which are his. They belong to him, but he gives them to the high priest, to the Lord Jesus Christ, for use with the sheep. That was my very quick version of that. And we know that the Levites exemplify the saints. In John 17, we well know all the phrases for the Levites are used in the Lord's Prayer for the disciples of the Lord Jesus Christ. So Barnabas does with his property what God had done with his tribe, and that was the wonderful example next to the counter-example of Ananias. Well, we read in verse 12 of chapter 5 that by the hands of the apostles were many signs and wonders wrought among the people. And then we have a parenthesis, and we get a remarkable picture of the work rapidly expanding and reaching out to the surrounding areas, because it says in verse 15, insomuch that they brought forth the sick into the streets and laid them on beds and couches, that at the least the shadow of Peter passing by might overshadow some of them. And there came also a multitude out of the cities round about unto Jerusalem, bringing sick folks and them which were vexed with unclean spirits, and they were healed every one. So the Spirit gives us this remarkable picture of the work rapidly expanding, many signs and wonders being done. The streets, the Greek is the wide place, the main highways and roads, they're being filled with the sick and they're being healed, and they're coming in from the surrounding lands. And then we get this interesting feature where people are trying to get into the shadow of Peter. And we wonder about that, don't we? We wonder about that. Now, it doesn't say, of course, whether these acts done in faith did result in healing. It's inferred that they did, because otherwise they wouldn't do it, would they? They wouldn't carry on doing it. And we know that there are other occasions when external things effect healings by faith. We know that there are the handkerchiefs and the cloths that were taken from Paul in Acts 19. We know that the woman with the issue of blood touched the garment, the border, the riband of blue in Matthew 9, and she was healed. We know that there are examples of that. But why do you think they did this with Peter? with his shadow. Was there something fitting about Peter's shadow? Was there a scriptural image that suggested itself to them that they thought this might be appropriate? And what would it have made Peter think about as people tried to crowd into his shadow? What do you think? Keep a bookmark there. Come with me to Isaiah 32 and see here a passage which perhaps was in mind and might have made the Apostle Peter think of. Isaiah 32, Christ and his apostles, the saints, sitting on thrones, ruling in the kingdom age. Isaiah 32, verse 1 says, "Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment." And in verse 2, it describes these rulers bringing relief and protection so that these rulers become living examples of material refreshment and refuge. It says in verse 2, "And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest. He shall be as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land." So in this passage in Isaiah, that final reference there, that final image is drawn from life in a hot, arid land where shade is not just pleasant, but it can be life-preserving. And in that passage, we're told that Christ and the saints will be like this for those in the kingdom age. And so this rock will bring refreshment to people who are worn down by injustice and suffering. It will provide security and refuge, not just comfort. And it will be leadership that actively shields and restores. And where did the shadow come from? It says, the shadow of a great rock. And the people are cramming into the shadow of the rock, aren't they? Cephas, Peter, the rock. And there is a sense then, isn't there, in which there is a glimpse here of what people hope for. They want the kingdom age. They want the king to reign in righteousness and princes rule in judgment. And then they will experience the true relief that is but foreshadowed here in Acts chapter 5. And you know, I think Peter would have thought about this verse and thought about his role. He says, I need to provide refuge and comfort. I need to shield the sheep in the way that I'm being treated here. And it was unsought, wasn't it? He didn't want this to happen. They just naturally did it. I want to be these symbols of care and nurture. Well, this heralding of the kingdom age, the priests had had enough. Come back to Acts chapter 5 and we'll see that verse 17 that we looked at in our second study where the high priest stands up. Verse 17 of Acts 5. Then the high priest stood up with all that were with him, and they arrest the apostles. And in verse 18, they put them in the common prison, which is the public jail. It's where the criminals go. And probably they did that for the optics. You know, they wanted people to see that these men are criminals. For people to look at them and say, well, I didn't realize they were such bad people. There they are as criminals in the prison. And then the impossible happens to the Sadducee mind in verse 19. But the angel of the Lord by night opened the prison doors and brought them forth. Now that was a message for the Sadducees, because there's no such thing as angels. Just like the resurrection, these are not realities. And so the Sadducees are being confronted with the very realities they deny. The resurrection and God's provident angelic hand. Their whole philosophy is being overturned. They are losing this confrontation with the apostles. And the angel tells them in verse 20 to go, stand and speak in the temple to the people all the words of this life. The words, the gospel of the Prince of Life that Peter had referenced. And it's all the words, you know, don't reserve things because you know the Sadducees don't believe in that and that. Don't moderate your message, but all of the words tell the people. And if we look at verse 21 and divide it into what Peter and the apostles are doing and to what the high priest and the Sadducees are doing, we see a remarkable contrast in leadership. Verse 21, the first half says, And when they heard that, the apostles, they entered into the temple early in the morning and taught. That was the leadership Israel needed. They needed those who had the word of God to rise up early and teach. They needed people to learn like the Lord Jesus Christ had learned. Do you remember? This is Isaiah 50, isn't it? Where in the spirit of prophecy, Messiah says, he wakeneth morning by morning. He wakeneth mine ear to hear as the disciple. And that picture is being recreated in Acts 5 as they go in early in the morning. And I've no doubt they had a word in season for those who were weary. But the second half of the verse describes their opposite numbers. But the high priest came, and they that were with him, they called the Sanhedrin together, and all the senate of the children of Israel, and they sent to the prison to have them brought. So that's their leadership, to gather in secret, to summon and interrogate those who are speaking the words of this life, and to silence them. You know, that's the controversy. Stop speaking. And they're amazed that the very thing they want to stop is happening at that very moment in the temple. God's word cannot be stopped. That is the message over and over again. And then the high priest receives two messages that cause him great distress. Number one, the apostles are no longer in the prison, in verse 23. And it's worse than that, because after inquiry, they're doing the very thing we prohibited them from doing and teaching the people. And it says that they were puzzled, they were greatly perplexed. Did you know that's the same word from Luke 9 about Herod Antipas? You know, this is the kind of leader they are like. They're like Herod Antipas. They are like a confused and uneasy ruler who hears about the work of Christ, now through his apostles, but doesn't understand it. They were greatly perplexed. And verse 26 shows us the spirit amongst the people, because they have to be careful, don't they? It says that they went, the captain with the officers, and they brought them without violence. Why? For they feared the people, lest they should have been stoned. So again, it's the reversal of the courtroom scene. This trial is going to end with them determining to stone the apostles, but they are the ones who are actually in danger of being stoned. You see, every time those tables reverse. And a direct charge is made once the 12 apostles are gathered. It says in verse 28, "Did we not straitly command you that you should not teach in this name? And behold, you have filled Jerusalem with your teaching, and intend to bring this man's blood upon us." They were afraid that they were going to be lynched at some point. They disobeyed the command of the Sanhedrin, and they were inciting the people. You know, these are heavy charges, aren't they? To exact vengeance for the blood of Jesus, even though they'd said his blood be upon us. And Peter's answer again is the same in verse 29. He says, we ought to obey God rather than man. Do you remember those mutually exclusive things he'd put before them before? Do we listen to God or do we listen to you? And then he says in verse 30, the God of our fathers raised up Jesus. Oh, not that. Not that again, the God of our fathers. You know, recalling what the Lord Jesus Christ, how he'd silenced the Sadducees, the God of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, the God of the living. Peter says, the God of our fathers raised up Jesus, whom you slew and hanged on a tree. But he holds out hope, verse 31. Him hath God exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a saviour, for to give repentance to Israel and forgiveness of sins. He's holding out his hand, isn't he, brethren and sisters? He hasn't got anger in his heart. He wants them all gathered in front of him to be saved, to be made whole, like the lame man had. For all you've done, you can still repent and be saved. And perhaps it made them think of Psalm 130. Let Israel hope in the Lord, for with the Lord there is mercy, and with him is plenteous redemption, and he shall redeem Israel from all his iniquities, to give repentance to Israel and forgiveness of sins. And a final appeal, verse 32, we are his witnesses of these things, and so also is the Holy Spirit, whom God hath given to them that obey him. You know, you say this, We say this, which of us has the Holy Spirit, you or us? We know it's us because Jerusalem is filled with well people who had been sick. They've been made whole by the power of God through the Lord Jesus Christ. The case of the lame man has multiplied exponentially in this city. And will you now listen? The works testify of me, as the Lord had said. Well, the words of Peter, they went through their hearts like a saw, brethren and sisters. When it says in verse 33, when they heard that they were cut, it's literally they were sawn through. And there's only two occurrences of that word. It comes again in chapter 7, verse 54. And of course they were sawn through because what they had heard was the word of God, which is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. Their hearts have been opened for discernment now, before the word of God being spoken. They'd been opened up. So for all the physical threatenings that had been made to the apostles, they are the ones who get sawn through. They are the ones who get opened up spiritually. And their response, verse 33, is to execute them. It says, when they heard that, they were sawn through and took counsel to slay them. Took counsel means they determined, they purposed. They are going to execute all 12 apostles. Humanly speaking, this was the greatest threat ever leveled at the fledgling ecclesia of Christ. All 12 apostles to be executed. If they will not be silent by choice, we will make them silent. We will shut their mouths permanently. A summary stoning. And what is it that stops that from happening? Well, there stood up another. Peter has stood up. The high priest has stood up. Now another stands up in verse 34. Help comes from another place. A divine intervention. Now, Gamaliel, who stands up in verse 34, he was, as we know, the most revered teacher in the land. He's been listening, and he's been thinking, and he's been seeing what has happened, what is unfolding, and he's seen that without a doubt there has been a divine intervention in that prison in favour of the apostles. It's undoubted, we cannot deny it. He sees that the healing of the lame man that he's already seen has multiplied exponentially. The streets are clogged with people being healed. The surrounding towns and villages are pouring in. And he commands, in verse 34, it says, he commanded to put the apostles forth a little space. And that's what he is doing spiritually, isn't it? They're being given a little space by what he says. Now, Gamaliel was a Pharisee sitting as their leader, a man of tremendous reputation, a doctor of the law. We know from outside sources that he was referred to as Rabban, our teacher. Very few who had been referred into in that way amongst the rabbis. And when he speaks, he has power, respect, and authority. Rabban, our teacher, it was said that since Rabban Gamaliel the elder died, after he died, there has been no more reverence for the law, and purity and abstinence died out at the same time. You know, he was honoured and praised, and he is listened to here. And of course, we know that the Apostle Paul was brought up in this city at the feet of Gamaliel. And he gives his wise counsel, doesn't he? And in verse 38, he says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men, let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it, lest haply ye be found even to fight against God. And to him they agreed. And that wouldn't have been automatic, would it? The Sadducees, they wouldn't have automatically agreed with a Pharisee. But his advice could not be gainsaid. He was suggesting this might be of God. That was the most they would ever concede. They wouldn't agree to any more than that. But still the ban is in place, verse 40. To him they agreed, and when they had called the apostles and beaten them, and we saw that word yesterday, didn't we, brethren and sisters? This is a horrific beating that they have, a flaying. They commanded them that they should not speak in the name of Jesus, and they let them go. It's so understated, isn't it, men and sisters? I know I made something of it yesterday with the word, and I think we had to get into that mindset and that worry, but the Spirit just passes over it. And we're going to see that in a big way in our 5th study with what happens to the Apostle James. But this is the Spirit's perspective. So they receive those lashings, and physically Peter is in a bad condition, isn't he, after being flayed? But spiritually he is soaring. And we see that in verse 41, where it says, "And they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for his name." Now, Jesus had told them that this would happen, and he had told them why it would happen. Do you remember what he told them, why this would happen? He'd said in John 15, "All these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me."
Yeah.
They were fighting against God because they didn't know him. And that's a big lesson for us. If we don't know God, we can be found fighting against him. This was an ignorance. And now the table of reversal is complete. They thought that Peter was unlearned and ignorant, but in the event, they were the ignorant ones. They didn't know God. They didn't know him that sent me. They were ignorant of God. But the apostles remembered the Lord's blessing from Matthew 5. "Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad." And that explains how they are able to rejoice in verse 41. "Because great is your reward in heaven." They look to the future. "For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you." And then in a lovely verse, in verse 42, it says, "And daily in the temple and at home, they ceased not to teach and preach Jesus Christ." Did you see it? They ceased not. Right? That's what the whole controversy's been about. They wanted them to cease, to stop. Stop teaching and preaching in the name of Jesus Christ. And it ends this whole section in verse 42. They ceased not. The word of God cannot be silenced. Bars cannot hold the word of God. And so they rejoice that they had been treated in this way, that the Lord told them that they would, that the controversy would end with the word of God not being silenced. And so for all their hearings and their threatenings, for all their imprisonments and their interrogations, for all the physical pain they did level and inflict upon the apostles, they ceased not to speak and teach. That is the outcome of this contest. And these threats, brethren and sisters, from without and the peril from within only serve to consolidate the ecclesia of Christ, and they need to be consolidated because the work is about to explode out of Jerusalem into the surrounding area, as we'll see tomorrow, God willing. And another wave of persecution is coming. It's on the horizon, and we'll see it tomorrow. But good will come from it. But there is a little pause, because Gamaliel's words will be heeded for a while, not for long. And for the first time, Peter and his brethren learned by experience the teaching that he was so emphatically to preach to others, where he says time and again in the epistle, "But, and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled." And the fact Peter is writing that meant so much, didn't it, to those hearers? Brothers and sisters, like Peter, like the apostles, let us cease not to teach and preach Jesus Christ.
Don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Drop a comment in the comment section and let us know what you thought, and make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Please share it and spread the word. Thanks for watching, and remember to come back soon.